So yeah, I'm playing off a controller like this, so not exactly like the NES, but the TurboGrafx 16 mini controller is somewhat close enough. It's probably got a better D-pad, but the buttons are like everything's kind of an approximation at this point. But it does kind of feel interesting to use like a proper D-pad that is just 2 buttons. I mean, yeah, you get like little switches here, but the switches don't mean anything. It's because they're not mapped to anything. Mega Man? Yeah, Mega Man. This was literally what I decided to play today. We never got a Mega Woman. It's not too late, Capcom. And it seems as if... Oh yeah, so that is one more thing. There is going to be a lot of flashing on screen. I can't do anything about that. Whatever reason, my controller was just not working, so I got it working. That's what he looks like unarmored? Wait, you've never seen it? Alright, I should go Toadman, but you know what? I'm gonna pick a different order. Just because, I mean, Toadman is too easy. I mean, so is Skullman, but... I probably should have went and grabbed my Xbox controller, but this will do. But yeah, also the blue hair on Mega Man is just because there's a black background, so... Like, it's like that for every game. Ooh, I did not consider that jump. I actually do want that. Well, alright, he despawned. I don't have a real reason for playing this game, I just wanted to play it. I don't know. Kind of hopped in on the Sunset City podcast for a little bit, but... afterwards, I'm just like, well, I kind of had today wanting to do stuff, and honestly, it took me way too long to figure out what I should just do. I'm going... Wait, hold on. No, I can get an E-Tank later. You know what? Just give me health. Or just give me an E-Tank. I'll take it. Toadman is easy, but if you take his weakness, he'll be even easier. I'm cool with that. Okay. We just take the damage and go. Ooh. Okay, there's no way out of that. Why haven't you tried a Mega Man game you haven't played, like 7? I have played 7. I despise the final boss. That was the reason why I played the fan demake. I try not to play, like, remakes or enhancements or whatever of certain games if I don't play the source material. I try to make that a rule whenever I stream. Can I make the jump? No, I cannot. Okay. I'm pretty bad at that jump. I wanted that other E-Tank. But yeah, I have played it. I have, like, my full playthrough recorded for a video, but I'm going to replay it when I get closer to working on the Mega Man 7 video. I know. I'm pretty bad with keeping up with uploads and stuff, especially this time. I think anytime I take, like, a huge break, it just gets progressively worse and worse. Okay, I think I'm not going to do that again. That jump's... I don't know why, but I'm not giving I don't have enough confidence in that jump anymore. That's another thing. I'm out of practice on these games, so yeah. What's the best way to play Mega Man? Whatever works for you. I play on an emulator just for the sake of getting, like, sharp-looking footage. A CRT TV is pretty good, too. It's just whatever you're comfortable with. As long as it's not the 1-Up Arcade, plug-and-play. Not to kind of bring anyone down for that. It's just the fact that the emulation on that is not exactly ideal. I should make a video on that. I own it, and I've played almost everything on it. It'd make for a fun video to talk about, like, the quality of the emulation and try to break it down. Oh, okay. I did not feel very good about that jump. How did I miss that? Okay. The collections are good? Yeah, the collections are good. The Switch version has the most latency, but the collection, the one that I'm talking about is the one on, it's like a standalone, plug-and-play system. Yo. The bosses are kind of easy in this game. Yeah, scaling is a problem, but if that doesn't bother you, then whatever, you'll be fine with them. I just like the super sharp picture. I know people have gone on my case of like, oh, what's wrong with 4x3? Isn't that what they're designed for? Technically, a lot of the games are 8x7, but they're stretched to be that 4x3 aspect ratio. But that's not an argument I'm willing to care about. Like, if you like your games in 4x3, go for it. I just don't like the shimmering in the background, and as I got older, I've become more and more aware of it, and it bothers me. But if you're cool with it, hey, that's fine. I'll go Dustman. I like Dustman. Technically, Dustman is Skullman's weakness, but I'm going by stuff I could fight. Which, technically, is everything in this game. I could fight every single... I could technically fight everything in this game, it's just... I don't know. I know I get flack every time that somebody's like, oh, but Mega Man 4 is such an easy game. I think 3 is better because it's harder. It's like, no, it's not the fact that the game's easier or harder is why I like it. I like the platforming. I'm genuinely a platforming... I'm really into platforming. Like, if you have a good stage layout, I'm into your game. Does that work? Sweet. Oh man, that's so good. Please don't jump into spikes. Damn it! Maybe I should just do that. I should just jump over. Hey, that's what's up. I'm using third-party emulation, so I can just get a scaling between 4x3 and 8x7. Hey, you know what? You get the best of both worlds. You can even, like, if you use RetroArch or certain programs, you can get some really kick-ass, like, composite RF video or analog video shaders. So you can kind of emulate that, the look. Whatever, I'll take an extra life. I did that with Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega through, like, the Genesis emulator core that I have. Oh my god, the waterfalls look so good when you have the composite video filter on it. It's such a great look on it, even though I love the sharp... I love my games looking sharp. That's just, you know... A lot of these games I kind of... Oh, this is going through. But I always like the tricks that were implemented on CRT TVs. Or to get them to look amazing on CRT TVs. There's like a whole Twitter account for that. I think it's awesome. Oh, that was weird. Why am I getting some stuttering with... I'm getting stuttering with an emulator that I never get any performance issues with. Oh, you're gonna get stuck in there. I saved you from yourself. I love those kinds of emulators where you can see the pixels more clearly. I like that. I also like the ones that that go for accuracy over anything else. That's just... I like the accurate stuff. Kind of reminds me of how I played it. You know, so that way any kind of anomalies that you get out of playing on hardware, you get... Oh, God. This might not go so well. We shall see, though. By the way, if any of you are fans of Sonic the Hedgehog or anything like that, the Sunset City podcast recorded a new episode today. Hang on, I gotta focus a little. I can't be jumping too early at that. Oh, okay. Oh my god, stop it. We get it, you suck. Oh my god, he is off by 1. Die. The emulator that I have has a great CRT filter. It's not just a filter, you know, those in-game footage, the commercials of these games. That's how it looks like. Oh, so you have, like, the composite video filter. I'm guessing you also have, like, the one where it kind of where it has, like, the curvature of, like, the tube, of, like, the screen. If it's an even older one. Because you have, like, your older CRTs and you have your flat-screen CRTs. Last one I used was, I was going to say it was a flat-screen CRT, but actually, no, it was an even older one. It's like a tiny one that I used for GameCube. Hey, Rising Dragon Soul, how you doing? I actually don't know Toadman's weakness, but you know what? I might as well get him taken care of. I've never known Toadman's weakness. I've always just gone with spam shots at him. See how effective this is. Not as effective as I was hoping. Maybe this is not the best spot for that. Oh, that hits like a truck. Nope, he missed everything. Oh, I dang unwhiffed it. That's a jump I don't like. Okay, I'm just taking a lot of unnecessary damage. There we go. Now I'm playing not garbage. Oh, it's a drill bomb? Okay. Well, at least I'll know when I get to the end. It's just like I'm so used to how I normally play. So when I think about it, it's like, yeah, the weakness does not come to mind. It's like, I don't know, spam the Mega Buster, or spam the shot. I forgot. Mega Buster is referred to as the charge shot. It's funny because his weakness in the Game Boy Mega Man games is it's the exact same thing. Not gonna lie, the TurboGrafx controller is actually pretty cool. And that actually wasted almost all of it. Dang it! You hate that mini boss? There's a couple ways to take it down. Oh wait. Eh. Well, that worked. It just wasn't what I wanted. It's probably this version why you hate it. Hey. Mega Man 2 Game Boy is the best of the Game Boys? Ooh. I just cannot agree with that one. If you like it, more to you. I'm happy that, you know, that game's not crapped on by everyone. Like, I've heard it's like, oh, it's the worst of the Game Boy games. Not exactly. I think the first one's the worst. You'll find out more when I get to the when I release the video, you'll know why. But, yeah, I think the rest are pretty good. Hey, Rockman 40, what's up? Probably because it's the most I progressed in any of them. You know what? Honestly, that's I'll spoil the part of the review. That's one of the things I got in that I talked about when it came to don't you dare use your butt wiggling move against me. It actually feels really good when you play on a controller that's closer designed to it. I just use the Xbox controller because it's comfortable for me. Ah! Oh god. I jumped instead. Okay. I'm not pressing down completely, so I'm not very confident in my jump. In the next millennia. It'll drop soon. It's just a lot of voiceover to go over, and voiceover's not the easiest for me to do. Because I'm not using my Xbox controller, which is like the most comfortable. Like, I don't have that comfortability. I don't have that flow going on for me right now. Like, if I was playing this on my series controller, oh, I could easily like maneuver through this without any problems. Just I'm using something that's very uncomfortable right now. I'm getting a bit of a hand cramp. There we go. Suck it. Pharaoh Man Game Boy stage is a pain. Use Rain Flush. That's all I gotta say. Use Rain Flush. It has an unintended effect of stopping all of the sand. I didn't know that was I didn't know that was possible, but when it happened, it was pretty funny. It's like, okay, cool. I did not know I could get away with that. Put away Twitter. I can put that away too. Sorry, I gotta bring up the chat again. I lost it for a moment. I use a third-party controller that's in the shape of a PS2 controller, but it has a USB cable to attach it to PC. Oh, that's awesome! I have a PS2 to USB adapter, and you know what's funny? It actually works for Mega Man Cross Street Fighter. Or Street Fighter Cross Mega Man, excuse me. And I was not expecting it to. What's this? Oh. Notifications for stuff I don't pay attention to. Why not? Ringman. I'm just trying to mix it up today. So if I game over, whatever. But what I was getting to is like the whole... Oh, God. Forgot that's where they spawn me. Oh yeah. So with the Xbox Series controller, some games just do not work with it. And I guess the way that the 360 controllers react on PC... I guess it's like an older version of the controller or whatever. Like, it's made for a 360 controller. I didn't know there was a difference between the two, like, with what certain games are programmed for. Oh crap, I don't have Pharaohman's ability. That actually would have helped. I didn't think about it. I could use Pharaohman for right here. What does this do? That does not work. Okay, cool. I think it gets the job done. Pharaohman's attack actually works really well there. There we go. If only I could activate that that way. Oh, that was clutch. Does Skullman's thing work here? It does. It went all the way through. I just wanted to see if this works. It kind of works. And then this is going to be the hippos again. There we go. Which Mega Man is this? This is Mega Man 4. What people have, it's the one that people said I was wrong about when I said this is, like, to me, the best Mega Man game. It just has a lot going for it. You know, I like this game a lot. E. Oh, wow, you actually do a little hop. I didn't even notice that. Alright. I hear it's nearly perfect. I don't know who told you different. Is that like Jay's video? Or Jay's reviews? I think that's something... That sounds like a video title of his. And I'm pretty sure he got a lot of people yelling at him, like, no, Mega Man 2 and 3 are the best ones. Everything after that is when the series went south. And I was like, I don't know. 3's not all it's cracked up to be. If you like it, cool, but I'll take the brilliant level design I'll take the brilliant level design of this game over... Oh, you chicken. Oh, okay, so charging is easier. It's just much quicker. I might act... How many E-Tanks do I have? Oh, I got plenty. I think I did watch Jay, actually. Most likely did, because I believe he released a video like that. I'm not up to date on videos. I keep forgetting. Oh, God. Okay. I want to try and fight him in one go. Just realized classic Mega Man never got a bad main game. All 11 games are pretty solid at their worst. Yeah, even Mega Man 3, which... as much as I don't like it, it's still pretty solid. I just don't like, you know... the Doc Robot stuff. And, well, okay, yeah, Mega Man and Bass is one that I know nothing about. I think I figured it out. I'll have to remember this when I play the Complete Works or the anniversary collection. I'll have to remember that. Mega Man and Bass, hardest game in the classic NES series. I'll play it another time. I'm slowly kind of like going through the Mega Man games so that way I can get like that first playthrough experience, and then afterwards, when I'm ready to review it, I'll have like better looking footage of it. Like, I have Mega Man 8 footage. I played the entire game, and then when I streamed it, I played a lot better. I actually knocked that game out pretty fast, except for, like, the first stage of, the first Wily stage is, like, the only one that gave me trouble. But, yeah, it was like, I kind of knocked that one out pretty quick. I'll go dive, man. I want the wire. I think you get the wire here, and you get the balloon in Pharaoh Man. But yeah, I will eventually get to every single Mega Man game that I can. Fine, never mind. It's funny how good Dive Man is here, like the stage. But then you play it in, is this better? Or is this better? Ah! I think they're both just as good. I'll go Ring Man. What happened to everyone during the Mega Man X? Why is Proto Man Bass Roll no longer there? Not even the original Mega Man. Original Mega Man? That one I'm not 100% sure. I would assume they were all, like, destroyed in some way, shape, or form, which is incredibly morbid to think about, but, like, it would be the easiest explanation to their disappearance, like, they were all just defeated in battle. Because you gotta remember how much more ruthless that the, you know, the Mavericks are compared to Robot Masters. Robot Masters, yeah, you'll get a tough one every now and then, but for the most part, like, they're kind of pushovers. I think that worked? I don't know. When is the Mega Man 7 video? I gotta do the Game Boy video first, and then some other stuff, and then, I'll get to the, Mega Man 7 video. I want to re-record it because my first playthrough of it, oh my god, was it so grind heavy. But it gives me a lot of material to talk about, like the different like upgrades you can get. There's a lot of material that I can go over. Whatever. I'm not too... Okay, I got to realize, like, I'm not too broken up by the idea if I fall, I die. Like, if I die here, then whatever. I just drop back down and just... grab the upgrade here. There you go. I just wanted the wire upgrade. I know I'm gonna die at this point. What is my favorite, which Mega Man 4 Robot Master am I taking to Vegas? Honestly. Oh, wait, hold on. I just thought... I didn't even think about that. I got my health back. You know what? That strategy that I was not aware of, actually. You know what? I'm not taking credit for any of that. Okay. I'm not taking credit for any of that. That was just lucky. Okay, so it takes 5 of those. But it only takes, like, maybe 3 of the other one. Can I Skullman my way through this? I cannot. Crap, okay. That kind of sucks. I can't Skullman my way through this. This thing just hurry up and explode. There we go. Oh yeah, I'd probably take Pharaoh Man. I don't know. Something about Pharaoh Man instills me with confidence. Also because Caesar Palace is there, you know. Gonna go and take over. He'll replace the palace with a pyramid. Nah, but honestly, I don't know who I would take. Crap, I forgot Skullman is the stronger one. Actually, whatever. What is my favorite X game? Oh yeah, that is true. Pharaoh Man would fit with all the attractions. Why not? Favorite X game is Mega Man X3. That is the very first Mega Man game I ever played. Ah, shoot. Okay, yeah, I mistimed that one. Whatever, I get a reset on that one, so I'm good. Hey, Mermaid Amy, what's up? Kind of doing an impromptu stream. I'll never get Burger Man. That was way too easy. Hope you didn't miss much. I kind of went through like what 5 of the Robot Masters, but not too deep into the gameplay. Let's see. Honestly, I enjoy Classic more than X, and I think I'm the only one who said that. I enjoy the original 3 X games about as much as I enjoy like the really good Classic games. X4 through X8, I'm just not into. I played most of them, and I'm just not into them. I don't know, I would give X4 another try. Guess I just wasn't feeling it when I was playing it the first time. Oh, you know what? No. I refuse to fight Pharaoh Man without his weakness. You see Hoppip? Oh yeah, I honestly didn't know what I was streaming. I was like, I'll grab the Hoppip. I haven't brought Hoppip on the Hoppip plush on stream in a very long time. Let that go off screen. Being like 10 years old when the PS1 is new and Mega Man X4 dropped was the coolest thing in the world to me. My neighbors had Mega Man X3. That's how I first played it. So they were kind of how I got into Mega Man. Just through that one game alone. Actually, will this work? It does. Sweet. What's this? We'll go Skull. Okay, Skull is not as overpowered as I was hoping it would be. Have I seen there's something about Mega Man X? I have not. So, do I like X6? I don't think it's that bad. Then again, I don't think 06 is that bad. I do not like Mega Man X6. I've played it before, and I did not think it was fun. I did not think it was a good game. Actually, no. Here's the thing. Mega Man X6 annoys me just because it's built off of the foundation of better games. I'm gonna have to rush coil my way through. Like, it's built off Mega Man X5. Say what you will about that game if you don't like it. It was a lot better. It was much better than, like... It wasn't as bad of a game. It has its issues, but, like... I don't think doing this is a good idea. Okay. Says SA1 is kind of okay. That's fair. I'm aware of a lot of the dated aspects of Sonic Adventure, so it's like, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm not gonna be like, oh, how dare you say that, and go on this whole diatribe about why it's the GOAT. I love it. I love Sonic Adventure. It's my favorite Sonic game. But I am also more than aware of its issues. I have friends that, you know, also say that, you know, Sonic Adventure is a flawed, but really, it's a good game despite how flawed it is. And it's like, yeah, okay. Can't disagree there, because it is kind of the truth. It has its flaws right there. It's not exactly, you know, a perfect, flawless, glitchless game. It's got funny things about it that I like to poke fun at. It's not the most polished title in the series, but it was their kind of first crack at true 3D. I don't count 3D Blast. That thing is garbage. But yeah, I can respectfully disagree with them, but I can definitely hear them out. Some say SA1 is better, SA2. I loved it. Then again, being 12 and the Dreamcast dropped, SA1 was new. The coolest thing ever. Which version of SA1 is better? Dreamcast, GameCube / HD. HD version if I can use, if, and only if, I can use the Dreamcast conversion mod. That thing is goated. Oh, that's death. Oh, no. I knew the moment I landed on that, I was like, that's not going to go well. Oh, God, that was such a bad jump. Just because I've played this game 3 times just for one video doesn't mean I'm perfect at it. It has been, like, about, what, a year or two since I last played it. It's like, you land on the ledge of that, you know you're done. I think I can get away with... You know what? That's what kills me. It's barely grazing the ledge of it. That's why I'm dying so much. Name it SA1 hater. Sam procrastinates. He challenged me to fight him because I called him out on the truth. He was like, oh yeah, SA1 is garbage and so. And like, so many things he said on that Raisin Ring stream. Yeah, that was kind of cheap. Welcome to Mega Man. Sometimes it happens. Nah, it's just it's a really weird thing with that specific platform. I have to try and hit it at the right time, but I'm not doing that. Not because of any user error. I'm just like, or probably is user error. I'm just mistiming things. So if I do die, we will get a game over. Because on some of these, I can just hop up like so. I have to be careful how I jump. That's the thing that's getting me killed. So if I jump right here... There we go. Now I'm not screwing up like a screw-up. Oh man, that took way too many tries. Bring? No. We're gonna make it rain. Skull barrier is trash. It's fine for what it is. I wouldn't really say like it's just complete trash. I'd say it's better balanced, because I think the crystal, the one that's in what is it, Mega Man 5? That one's like super broken. The it was the crystal gem. That one's like freaking broken as heck, but you actually do need that. No, not crystal gem. The star one. Crap. I'm forgetting the name off the top of my head. We'll call it Star Shield, moving on. The Star Barrier. I don't know the name of it anymore. Remember Launch Base Zone in Mania? Oh, the mod? Have you noticed Sam's hair is shaped like a cap? I think that's just the Sonic hat he wears. You know what? Hey, it happens. You know, everyone's got their own hairstyle. The Single Mom song. I don't know what that is. We'll play it safe. With Sam. Sam is a YouTuber. He goes by the name of Sam Procrastinates. He's a good friend of mine. He makes like a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog themed content. And last week he actually well, a lot of us who are like Sonic fans and content creators did a couple streams where for an event that he's put together called Raising Rings, and we were raising money for charity called Special Effect. It's a great charity, fantastic cause. Love doing charity streams for them, because it's just a great cause, you know. Helping people helping those with physical disabilities like enjoy video games like how we do. That's freaking cool. And also assisting with like, you know, physical rehabilitation. You can't get any better than that. It's a fantastic cause. Anyways, on his Sonic Adventure stream that I hopped into, he was talking about how much he hated Sonic Adventure. We also talked about the Knuckles show. That is a video that I'm currently working on that's going to come out hopefully this weekend. I'm dealing with I'm trying to get around like the idea of like copyright and like the video footage I use, so I'm trying to use as little as possible while trying to convey my thoughts as best as I can. Oh yeah, Sonic Mania Mobile, I forgot about that. I was going to record a video on that for my second channel and I keep forgetting to do it. I'm kind of lazy these days. Oh, do not drop me into the spikes. Also, you don't have to spam your message. I'm playing a game which requires a lot of focus, or a lot more focus than what I normally put in. But trust me, I will get to your comment. You do not have to spam it multiple times, okay? Okay. Because I will have to put up with that. I will have to deal with it if it gets too much. Chat vid, wait, what are you talking about? A guy who screams a lot. Sam does scream every once in a while. I love this level. In the Game Boy game, like, this level is awesome. Like, it's even cooler. Because there's like there's a platforming thing that it does where it has like the sand that'll drop down by one block. Such a cool idea that I don't think I see in the NES games. I don't think I ever see that kind of thing. Either that or I don't see it until like the next game or two. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm good. And people complain about when I mash a button. That's because I'm actually mashing the button. Oh god, this is tiring. Ah. No, the emulation speed is normal. It's just when there's a lot of sprites going on screen, the game slows down. That's just how it is for the NES. If you've seen that run at normal speed, you're either watching the Anniversary Collection, the Complete Works, or you have an emulator that's on the Turbo mode in the Legacy Collection, or in this you have it where like the slowdown is removed. That's an emulator feature. Did I ever get extra lives? I think I need to get extra lives, otherwise I'm gonna game over pretty early. Oh god, I remember hearing this a very long time ago. Okay, I have a life. I mean, that's debatable, but you know what I mean. No choice speed. I play the game at normal speed, so any slowdown just comes from, you know, the emulator's trying to be like accurate enough to the NES. So if there's any slowdown, that comes from, you know, does that break through it all? Probably should not be wasting it, but whatever. Rain. Thunder, rain, and lightning. Danger, water rising. Mobile Mega Man X. Yeah, a lot of people have come out of the woodwork to tell me, it's like, this was my first Mega Man game. Look, I'm not gonna make fun of you for playing it. I'm just okay, fine, thanks. I should have just grabbed the one and kept moving. Oh, the message came in like 22 times. Hold on, let me check this. Yeah, because if you are spamming my chat, I'm gonna get rid. Oh god. Oh, the spam is horrible. Okay, yeah, I will time you out if that becomes more of a nuisance. Lag bad. Oh, the lag is pretty bad on your end? Oh. Let me double check my OBS. And my streaming platforms. I'm just making sure that it's not on my end, because if it's on my end, I'm going to be like, no, you're good. It's on me, but everything seems to be in tip-top shape over here. Like, I have the stream running in my, Hold on, let me pull it up on my phone. Because I have it up on my YouTube studio and it looks fine. But never hurts to have another source to look at. Yeah, no, the stream looks good. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Actually, I should not use that. Use rings. Okay, maybe one of these days I can actually throw that properly. There it is. Well, I don't have to feel bad for losing my extra life on that one. So if anybody here's a Sonic fan, what are your thoughts on the words are coming to me. Hang on. On the mobile game Sonic Rumble. Hey, got it. See if we can get it again. Oh, that was on a delay. Tips to get Retro Sega for emulating on mobile? There are Sega Genesis emulators that are available if you're playing on Android. If you're playing on iOS, I don't know how to help you there, because I don't play emulated games on that. Always use your own legally backed up copies of games. That's, you know, that's two things. One, because that is the ethical way. That is technically the legal way of doing things. And two, I don't want to get in trouble for anybody. Also, I just realized this TurboGrafx controller is very hollow. Hey, not Armani. What's up? What do you mean not expecting What do you mean not expecting to see me in your feed again? Well, yeah, I guess that does kind of make sense. I haven't uploaded in, what, 8 months? It's like, yeah, I guess that is kind of expected. It kind of vanished from the platform for a while. Some Mario. Yeah. I emulate off PC. Makes things a lot nicer for recording. Oh, Skullman. You can either use Skullman or you can use Pharaohman. I prefer Skullman because I don't have to charge the stupid thing. Also, I could just do that. It costs only 1 hay penny. I want that. Oh, I thought I was going to miss that jump. I was like, there's no freaking way. No shot. Did I see that a fan remake of Rockman World 5 for Mega Man V? Yes, and I follow the YouTube channel, and I am so looking forward to that being out, because there's a couple things going behind that I think are really cool. One, it's going for like the 16-bit look, and two, some of the sprite work was done by Egoraptor, who has this... Oh, man. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. There's this really badass Mega Man artwork he did not too long ago. It was so cool. Well, actually, no. It was a couple months ago. Let me see if I can pull it up, though. It's a very old tweet, so I gotta scroll... I gotta, like, scroll really far for it. So just bear with me for a moment. I'm going through his Twitter real quick. And it was like the bad box art Mega Man, but he made his own interpretation of it, and I love it. It's personally one of my favorites. I just don't know where it is. Actually, why don't I just do this? Here it is. Move chat to here. And then let me go to here. Oh, hey, it pulls up right just perfectly fine. So yeah, this is the one that he did. And I love it so much. Like, you get like the bad box art Mega Man. Oh, that's a little hard to see. What is that? Actually, that's not too bad. So you have him holding it, and then you have like some of the poses, like him jumping in the air, doing like the pose from the first game, and an approximation of what a sprite would look like, and it looks goofy, but amazing as well. And then, you know, obviously that's what the source material is. And I think that's so cool. I was so impressed by his work. And then, you know, honestly, he even like redid... Oh, shoot, the Mega Man 7... Oops. Did not mean to do that. The Mega Man 7 sprite. Hold on. He also has this one, where he redid the walk cycle for Mega Man 7. So, this one is the original game. That one's like the NES games, though that sprite is a little weird. It's probably like a scaling issue, probably improperly scaled. And then that's his. It kind of gives like this, like the shoulders kind of snap, or like the arms kind of snap back into like moving the other way. Like, it's a very subtle difference, but it's such a cool one. So anybody who wasn't like a fan of the Mega Man 7 walking animation, there you go. It'd be funny if the Mega Man 1 through 3 remakes Capcom is supposedly working on it based on the Game Boy games. Oh my god. You get Dr. Wily's Revenge HD, you get Mega Man 2, Rockman World 2 and 3 HD. Yeah, he's pretty talented. Like, he is such a good artist. I am, like, I'm genuinely excited to see what the rest of the sprites look like, and what the rest of the game is going to look like, because apparently, what we saw in the trailer, the backgrounds might be completely redone. And also, the entire game's a 3D game. It runs off of Unity, I believe. I hopped into one of the first streams that the creator of the game did. because he was kind of like showing what it looked like and went over. It was like, oh yeah, this game's technically a 2D game. It's a 3D game, but you know, you got to trick it to make it look like a 2D game, which is absolutely wild, but really cool as well. Is most on Game Grumps now? Yeah, that's pretty much what he does these days. He does Game Grumps and I believe Starbomb. I'm not sure if he's still doing that. This boss fight is super obnoxious. I don't like this boss fight very much. It's just annoying. About Reploid Revo. So I'm just gonna say this out here. I'm not as familiar with these YouTubers. I'm somewhat aware of what happened. Just probably might not be a great idea to have the conversations here. Just throwing that out there. Okay. Yeah, just make sure we're all on the same page with that. It's funny because this is this is used in the Game Gear game as like the main Wily Castle. Needs more Mega Man plushies, man. I think GE did some nice ones a while ago, but I'd love for them to make more. That'd be kind of cool. I'd like for them to do another foam like Mega Buster. That was kind of cool. I think it was like a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive they did like, God, like over 10 years ago. That was when I was really getting to like watching like the retro YouTubers. It was more than 10 years ago actually. Because I think they were doing like a big thing for Mega Man 9. Genesis remixes, no. The Genesis remixes are great. If you want some really solid Genesis remakes, just like the ones from the Sequel Wars, the ROM hack, those are pretty good. I believe Woodfrog is is the one who's composing like the Genesis remakes, and they are like phenomenal. Just wanted that one out of the way. I cannot wait for the Episode Red to come, or is it Episode Blue? Episode Blue, because Episode Red is already out. Oh, that was... Okay, that was mean. Oh, there's also a Mega Man X, like, the entire game, somebody, like, redid the whole thing in, as a Sega Genesis remix, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever heard. I think I heard about it like a couple of years ago. Okay, No! You monster. Okay, maybe I should approach that. I'll just Rush Jet. What am I... Or Rush Coil. What am I doing? I'm putting too much... I'm overthinking it. Which is funny because I am like in that kind of feeling where I'm kind of just playing the game and just letting it go. But that one I just decided to overthink everything. It's like, what am I doing? I don't overthink in this part. Actually, I'll Rush Jet. Bye. I'm making this so much more difficult on myself. Slow the emulator speed, not slow down. Oh, nah, I'm good. I tend to just play at, I play at regular speeds only because that, you know, then you don't get something resembling the authentic feel of the game. That's just how I like to play it. Let's bring this back. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. There's a slight miscalculation there. My favorite Sonic port. Of which game? That's another way through it. I was like, can I just not be bad at games? I feel like an idiot when I play. Like, I just completely miss something. It's like, can I just not be bad at video games? Mega Man had a third amiibo. I really wish I got into Mega Man a lot sooner. Because I would have been all about that amiibo. The only one I have is for... I mean, they all technically work the same way. It would have been nice to get, like, one of the, like, the gold one. Yeah, what am I doing? I'm just wasting stuff at this point. Oh, from here to the very end, it's gonna get, like, very intense with the flashing. I apologize for that. I can't really do anything about it. Oh, Sonic Collection. Probably Mega Collection Plus. The emulation on it is not amazing compared to what we were able to get, like... Well, actually, emulation's been kind of so-so, but for the amount of content that you got on there, the only downside is the fact that you had to unlock half the stuff, which was kind of annoying, but aside from that, it's pretty cool. If you want to count Sonic Adventure DX as like a collection, because there's like a bunch of Game Gear games, I'd call that one another really good one. Damn it. Oh, well, goofed on that one. Come on. Alright. We're just gonna... Perfect. Oh, Sonic CD. Not the biggest fan of that game. Did I reach that? There we go. Alright, Mermaid Amy. Sorry to hear about the lag. Hope you have a good rest of your night. I'm gonna have to check this stream. Because I am now a little suspicious about how the stream's been running for me. Oh my god. Can I land on it? Perfect. Okay. I might need to double check this stream. I don't know what's going on. Have I tried 06 multiplayer? I have not been able to do that. Ha! That's an easy one. I'm gonna take that with me in case. What do I think about Mega Man Legends? I've never actually played enough of that game. I played like a little bit of it when I borrowed it from my friend because he had the Nintendo 64 version, Mega Man 64. Sorry. chair's getting a little uncomfortable. I've been kind of sitting down a little too much today. Just because I've been doing the I made a brief appearance on this week's podcast for Sunset City, but aside from that, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna hang out with the guys. And then it was like, what do I do? I spent most of my time not knowing what to do today. Oh, yeah. Origins classic mode is not an actual classic mode. It's just their the words are not coming to me today. It's just their remaster, but in a 4:3 aspect ratio. It's not the real deal. So yeah, you are right about that. And it's funny because somebody pointed that out, and I was like, oh, this is what we're gonna get. This is it, pretty much. And turns out I was right. Part of me is like, I'm okay. Actually, no, I'm not. I hate when I'm right. It never means anything good. Worse than a Game Boy remakes Mega Man Soccer 2. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, Genesis Mini. Yeah, that's such a cool system. Wait, what am I doing? Dust. This is another level with a lot of intense flashing. I apologize in advance. Okay. Now, are we talking Genesis Mini 1 or 2? Because there's two different Genesis Minis. That's cool. I'm gonna put my face right up to the screen. Hey, that's your vision, not mine. It's like, I can only do so much more damage to my vision. If you don't have glasses already, well, you're gonna enjoy them. And you're gonna like it. I missed. Oh, and I got it just in time. Okay. Very last second. Also, the speed of the game is about normal. I'm not noticing anything different. Archie Sonic never existed. I feel like it's so different. Well, it's not the current comic series that's in circulation, so I guess in a way it kind of doesn't really matter because the IDW stuff has been taken over since 2017, 2018 actually. Roughly around there. Starting to see the future. He beats the boss. Bull! I'm gonna jump in this pit. Woodfrog's remix of this is so good for the Sequel Wars. It's such a good remix. Okay, that actually doesn't do anything. I wanted those gone so I can just go in here. I'll take the dust mitt. And it's like at this part of it where he, like, Woodfrog just goes ham on the remix, and it's just like, hell yeah! I love Mega Man music. It's just amazing. It's some of the best music in like that you could listen to while playing. Crap. Hey, what's the song called? I don't remember. I think it's like Dr. Cossack's Stage 2 or 3 or something like that. Stage 2 or 3 and 4? I don't know. Ever heard Smooth McGroove? I used to binge watch his stuff. I love his original rendition for Little Big Planet 3. I think that is just an amazing one. I wish they kept like the full thing going, or like they kept like every bit of that remix because it's so well done. Remix. Oh, yeah. There's the person who's doing like the music for the Mega Man Sequel Wars ROM hack has a remix, or has like a 16-bit version of this music on their YouTube channel, and it's so good. I think it's like what, the YM16 remix, because it's based on the it's like named after, or they call it that because of the it's the Yamaha chip that the Genesis uses. I don't know why words are being super difficult for me today. All right, let's see if I can get this. Sonic Advance Android? Yeah, I've heard of it. All right, see if I can grab this. Hey, I haven't lost it yet. Keyword being yet. Do I know the channel? Let me see if I can get you a channel link. Or I'll get you a link to the remix itself. Oh, YM2612. That's what it's called. I'm just being dumb. The remix is gone? Nah. That's a shame. All right, well, I'll give you the channel, but unfortunately the remix seems to be gone. So yeah, that's the YouTube channel that it's on. I don't know what happened. Maybe they weren't proud of it, or maybe there's going to be a new version of it coming out soon. I have a download. I actually do not have a download, unfortunately. Am I familiar with Ratchet & Clank? I've only ever played one game, and it's not a good game in the series. It's Size Matters on PSP. That's just because it came with my system when I got it. Nintendo? That would be impossible. You would be thinking like Capcom. That boss is way too easy. Oh no, it's this boss. Do you think it got taken down for copyright? There's a possibility it could be copyright, but a lot of remixes kind of stay up, so it could be that a newer version's in the works. Not 100% sure. But yeah, as for the question for Ratchet & Clank, yeah. Do I know the channel? Oh yeah, somebody was asking about Smooth McGroove earlier. Yeah, I love his channel. Very talented. Very talented at what he does. I guess I could use the drill, and then go wire. Like Angry Birds Genesis remix by Yuzo Boy. Yeah, like with fan remixes like that, I freaking love them. Or like when there's a fan remake project, I love it. I was talking to someone about that, and I was like, yeah, because I guess there's a bit of discourse when it comes to like specific fan recreations or something, or like whether or not they're actually people should actually work on them or not. It's like, hey, look, if they're not getting shut down for merely existing, I don't see the problem. And it's clearly someone's passion project, because you can't get paid for stuff like this unless your videos have like ad revenue. I think that's genuine. I think that's considered the only acceptable way to receive money through a project like that. I don't know if your video is getting ad revenue, because if you try to do like a donation thing, then you know it's incredibly frowned upon for good reason. You know, then you're just like directly profiting off of an intellectual property. I went the wrong way. Well, that's just mean. Okay, so what I mean by that is that if you go this way, there's an E-tank back there, and that was the other route you could take to go through this level. This doesn't have anything too useful, so I can just slide through all of it. I can slide through it all. Should I get a Dreamcast if I already have 2 versions of the adventure games on PC and PSN? Not exactly. If you were like genuinely interested in like the Dreamcast library, that would be a different question, and I would say I wouldn't be against the idea. But if you're getting it just for Sonic Adventure, honestly, I think you're just better off with the PC port. That's a bad idea. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna bother. Why couldn't you go that way for the E-Tank? It looked like the way was open, but the invisible wall stopped you. Yeah, that one, the game will not let you go backwards for it. Yeah, the Minor Genesis remix. I've never heard it before. I was like, Doc, this is where we fight. This is our battleground. There's also like stupid easy bosses. It's pretty good. Okay. I think, what was it? Act 2 or Act 3 I actually really like. I'm gonna break you, Mega Man. No Proto Man whistle cry. Yeah, there's no Proto Man whistle in this game. Or at least in that part. Let's see. Yes, I get it. I get it. It's a Sonic 4 Genesis remix. I know. You have told me numerous times. Please stop doing that. Did I know Shadow the Hedgehog is available on PS3 in Japan, also Heroes, but that's not available in... That's available in Europe and Japan. So not in North America. What the hell is up with that? Like, they're just emulating PS2 games. It's such a bizarre choice to, like, never bring... like, they clearly can emulate it. Oh, I can actually... That's so weird. It has a floor here, but I could just jump as high as I want. I'm just gonna go this way. No emulator or lag on the PS3? Yeah, but if... to my knowledge, I believe it's 30 FPS. That is the big downside to those games. It's 30 FPS on PS2. And there is a significant issue with having 30 FPS Sonic games, because you lose that timing that you would get out of the extra frames of... or the extra frames you would get to react. You don't get that anymore. So you lose that when you, just gonna... here? Hey, that's what's up. Oh, this one is going to annoy me. So I gotta get to this one really fast. That's perfect. Have you heard of the Stop Killing Games movement petition? It's trying to get legal resources to stop companies from killing their own games, like The Crew. I've heard of it. I've heard the name. I am not 100% sure what their entire goal is, but anything that can, like, keep games that would still be fine on their own, like, that'd be nice. There's a lot of games that I would love to see like continue to be played, but unfortunately, because whatever reasons that companies have, like they just don't sell well, and it's kind of disappointing. So it is kind of cool that people are trying to go out of their way to make sure that these games that we pay 60 or less or whatever we pay for, it's kind of cool that we can, you know, we have people trying to make sure that we keep these games playable so that way we can still enjoy them many years down the line after all support has been dropped. And there's a lot of games that are losing support or being delisted. Capcom delisted a couple games like a day or two ago. So yeah. Not much Americans can do, but if you are in Australia and the UK, petition sign up, you can do things to help. Oh, okay. I was not aware that I was powerless. Is there really a... How much life have I taken? That worked, apparently. It's just whatever can do a lot of damage. At least at the moment, for the avenues he is using and looking through, he has not been able to find anything in our lawbook to help him against the companies yet. Yeah. Size matters is considered... Size mattress is considered a crime in the RNC community. Please lock your copy up. But it's okay, I have the better version. I have the PSP version, because apparently only the PS2 version is bad. Oh god. Okay, so I'm friends with a couple of creators who have made videos based on like Ratchet and Clank and stuff like that, and so they've dealt with like the discourse that people would come up, just the absolute nonsense that people would come up with. It's like a bunch of excuses for why their game is actually better than they say it is, and it's like, dude, if your game is not that good, it's okay to admit that. It's fine. I like games that aren't as good as what they should be. We can be grown-ups about it. Okay. Well, it's more than just Jay. I've heard the same stuff from other people, and it's just like, does it really matter? I mean, it's not the fact that a specific port is bad. It's just like the game itself isn't that good, and for a lot of people, it's a bitter pill to swallow. Like, trust me, I get it, you know. But some people are just like, you know, they're so knee-jerky about it with their reaction. It's like, no, this game is actually really good. You're playing like the PS2 version. It's like, it's fine. Hey, not everyone's gonna like every game that you like, and that's okay. Hell, there are people who don't like Sonic Adventure, like Sam. Okay, but if I'm being serious, if I could like be actually serious about it, there are people who genuinely do not like Sonic Adventure, do not like the gameplay, do not like the worlds or like the hub areas, and that's totally fine. Like, you know, not going to lose any sleep over somebody not liking Sonic Adventure. It's just, you know, that's not everyone's going to like what you like. And the sooner that people realize that and kind of get out of their own echo chamber about games, the happier they'll be. The more you can just let go. Tanuki, what the hell are you talking about? Like, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. I feel like you're... Well, first off, you're doing the thing again that I just told you not to do, where you're, like, sending the exact same message over and over again. You're doing that. Which... I ain't afraid to hit the timeout, just because. It's a song. Yeah, you're gonna have to, like, be specific on stuff like that, because I don't know what you're saying. You gotta be a little, like, you gotta make sure we're all kind of on the same wavelength with that stuff, otherwise, for all I know, Because you have repeated messages throughout the day, so, like, for all I know, that could have been spam. No ban, huh? You know what? You're right, no ban, but... Let's... How about a timeout? Give you a minute. I give you a good old minute. That's called... and that's what we call pushing your luck. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I actually don't like using the weakness here. I'll try it, though. Oh, wow, actually, never mind. I take that back. The weakness is too good. Normally, I use the Mega Buster just because you have that extra bit of space, so you have, like, a lot of clearance between you and the enemy. So, I was like, oh, man, I'll just do that instead. Never mind. And now here's where we're going to have some problems. Okay, so... I think the ring is the... There's like a couple of items here that I know I can just go through without. There's a couple of items I'm going to need. You know, I'm starting to hate that more. What an idiot I am for my inability to predict that. Anyway, we'll go 3 on that, and then we'll go 3 on this. Same, not as good, but you missed the game that I was talking about. It was probably Ratchet and Clank. I don't think the game is all that good. But it was a free game, so I wasn't really going to complain as much. But, yeah. Wily Capsule 7, any thoughts? It could burn to the ground for all I care. I hate that boss so much. And those are my thoughts. Mega Man X2 and 3 are the most nothing games I've ever played. I'm gonna disagree on X3, but I don't know, it felt kind of empty playing X2. It's still like a very solid game, it's just not my favorite to go through. I genuinely love Mega Man X3. I also have a lot of nostalgia for it since it's one of my favorite, my very first Mega Man game. But yeah, I can totally see the issues with it on Super Nintendo, and then if you play the PlayStation version, there's a bit of issues here and there. Hey, Razor, what's good? Oh, my God. That was damage I didn't want to take. Oh, yeah, I got my butt kicked on that game. I can't believe how bad I was at Contra. Every stage looks the same. I find that hard to believe, but again, it could be like some of the platforms or something. I'd have to take another look at that game because I don't remember them looking exactly the same. Maybe they look a little too similar. I'd be okay with accepting that. That's death. Oh my God. You know, I probably should have paused. Alright, well, I get to fight that without it. I was like, oh my God, there's no way I was that lucky to miss it. Alright, this is Dustman. Take that, loser. Oh, that slower... Sorry, I'm a little... the slower water speed, I haven't had to deal with it for too long, so I'm kind of like readjusting to it. Alright, let's see. Blast Hornet, Gravity Beetle, and Crush Crawfish, all generic base stages. Gotcha. Just updating my gaming laptop. Also, if we're speaking about first games, I wouldn't mind repeating myself, but I adore Mega Man X2 and Super Mario World to death. Ooh, Super Mario World. I was waiting for something to download. So I'm like, you know what? I'll play Mega Man, Is this ring? No, it's not ring. Yeah, whatever. I'll go for the longer slides. I've kind of gotten a little used to this controller. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, so I was going through, I was waiting for something to download, and it was going to take, like, hours. So I'm like, you know what, screw it, and just started playing Super Mario World, and, man, I love that game so much. It's such a good game. It's so well designed, the platforming is super tight. Like, that's my perfect Mario game. That's my perfect 2D platformer. Something that feels as good as Super Mario World. With, like, as long as it has, like, really good level design, I don't care if they make, like, a couple hundred of those. Like, I will never get tired of how well Super Mario World controls. Mega Man 4 is a good game. Hell yeah, I love Mega Man 4. Who's the Vacuum Man? That is Dust Man, someone who I erroneously called Junk Man. I thought of the Junk Room. I'm gonna actually do this. Oh my god, I actually had 9? Okay. I could have used one earlier then. Okay then. Yeah, look more like dust. It was like, yeah, it's just, there's a room that's like that compressor room that's full of junk, and I guess I wrote that by accident. And thought nothing of it when I was editing. I think I was kind of like... I was in, like, a zombie mode when I was editing. It was pretty bad. Remember how I did this earlier. Gotta jump a little later than that. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but, you know, I did okay. Ape Escape? Never really played it. What is my favorite Pokemon and my favorite Pokemon game? My favorite Pokemon is Blastoise. My favorite Pokemon game is also my favorite video game. That is Pokemon Crystal. Oh god, that tires out my thumb so much. Okay. We did it. Okay. What's phase 1 again? Oh, right, okay, so phase 1 has a very interesting thing that if you hit, like, the little dot thing, you can do that with the Mega Buster, no problem. Oh, wait, no, phase 1 is this. Can I just hit it with... Okay, phase 2 is, you can do one of two things. You can hit the, you can hit that, or you can bring out the drill. I'm actually gonna kind of cheese it, because I'm kind of done playing. You can activate the drill. You can activate the drill as you get closer. You just have to press the B button. When it gets close enough. Otherwise, it just bounces off. Which is something the game fails to ever tell you. But, we're done. Also, this is all from Slowdown. So I wanted to play a game and surely get better at it. From Flamestag, Wire Sponge, and Wheelgator, the stages that never left my childhood mind. When I beat Sigma for the first time, I loved the game. Yeah, I was like that with X3, though X3 is a much harder game. I was also like that with Mega Man X because, like, when I first played it, I thought the game was the coolest thing I ever played. And I played that when I got it on PS2 with the X Collection. Isn't Heart Gold and Soul Silver just better Johto experiences? I guess if you want to say better Johto experiences, sure, why not? I love how the games look. The visual aesthetic is a thing for me. It's a big thing for me. When I think about Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. So yeah, are the games technically a little bit better? Have a little bit more to it? Sure. But it kind of just takes me back to like, you know, when I was getting more and more into the series. So if you want to say it's nostalgia, sure. So the cool thing with the Pharaoh Shot is you can charge it, and you can hit it with the little part that's floating above you. Okay, that was really bad. You can hit it like that, and you can hit it with whatever you had, so you can get 2 attacks on it. It's like so. So you can hit it with that, and you can also just the part that's floating above you, but you can also hit it with the attack that you've been charging the whole time, so you get a lot more out of it. As for Super Mario World, besides the launch title, I love the graphics. Yoshi, I fell in love with the overall game. It was just great. Finding secret exits and the switch palaces, and of course feathers. Feathers are so broken in that game, but it's so much fun to use, especially when you master them. God, I love Super Mario World. And yeah, I have the right to my own opinion. Well, I mean, what are you trying to tell me, that I'm wrong for liking a game just because it's from a time when I was getting into Pokemon? So what? I don't really care. That's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna let it like keep me like have me all bent out of shape over it. If people don't like Pokemon, if they don't like Generation 2 Pokemon, whatever. I enjoy it, and it's not like somebody's gonna come around and try to like give me a video essay on why I should hate it or why I should think a different way. It's like, okay, but that's how you feel about the game. I like it. So, that's pretty much all I got. It's like, I like the game. Yeah, nothing's going to stop me from liking the game anymore. Except for the 3DS version. The 3DS version, they actually included the Celebi event, and I'm so happy for that. That's honestly one of the coolest things they could have done. Yeah, finished Mega Man 5. Or 4. I was thinking going into 5, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So if I play Mega Man 5, I'll be doing this until like 8 o'clock or something. It's like almost 7. Actually, no. I'd be doing this until almost 9. And it's kind of getting a little too warm in here. Because people are cooking downstairs, so... all the heat comes up here and it gets toasty when I stream. There's a lot of people who like Emerald and I don't get. Emerald's just a really solid game. Like, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald were pretty good. It's always the third version that kind of gets looked upon, like, really favorably, because it's kind of like like the definitive version of those games, despite the fact that it's also lacking some of the content that would be in, like, Gold and Silver. But Emerald's pretty cool. The thing I just didn't care for were all of the stuff that was locked out of it. But if you look at it just from, like, mechanically, the amount of features that they give you, how feature-rich it is, just because you have more than just Pokemon battling, you can also do contests, and then if you want different kinds of battles, you can go into the Battle Frontier. There's just so much that it offers you. So yeah. It's such a good game. I think if I actually was gonna do like other things to stream today, I probably would have booted up Mega Man 4. If I actually started streaming earlier, I probably would have put on Mega Man 5. But it's getting a little late. I mean, still got sunlight, but still, you know, I don't want to be sweating in a room all afternoon, all night. Because sometimes it ain't fun. Pokemon Yellow was the first game I ever beat. Someone traded me a level 90 Raichu one day for a Dratini, and I one-shot the game after that. That's okay. I helped somebody beat Pokemon White because I had a level 64 Hydreigon, and they borrowed it to beat the Pokemon League, and it was like, yeah, that's my Pokemon, that's why. People love Platinum, but people really hate BDSP because it wasn't Platinum remake instead. Yeah, it was such a bare-bones remake and had very little that they added to it compared to what Fire Red and Leaf Green did for Red, Blue, and Yellow. Or what Heart Gold, Soul Silver did for Generation 2, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire did for Generation 3, despite the fact that it also didn't have the Battle Frontier, but even then, it was very feature-rich, it expanded so much on it, it gave a good amount of extra content, and that was just the thing that BDSP lacked. The Pal Park is now, like, this place where you can just go catch legendaries. It just seemed like the effort, like, it's a cool idea. It was nice to see it in 3D, but it didn't look that great. The physics in the engine that it was in, the engine it was in did two things. It, one, restricted how you could send Pokemon there, and two, broke the ice gym leader's, the Snow Point gym leader's, maze thing, and you could just go straight up to her. So yeah. My first Pokemon game was actually Diamond. I didn't care much for RPGs when I was younger because my older bro had Pokemon. He wouldn't let me use his Game Boy Color, and I was held back because of it. I was held back of it. Oh, okay. Mine was Pokemon Blue. Like, that's what I started with. I think do we have music? Crap. Okay. We do not have music to play. I was gonna play some music, and we can just hang out a little bit before I actually fully wrap things up.